Good Thursday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett here in the King 5 newsroom, and we are on the cusp of a holiday weekend, and I am the bearer of some fantastic news. Make some plans. Now, it's not going to be completely perfect. I'll tell you how that works in just a moment, but overall, I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing, and I hope that you are too. Here's what we're looking at is a look over Bellingham Harbor, where some high clouds out there, but despite that, it's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight. Here's another gorgeous look from Westport, where the camera has just rotated, and the clouds are starting to clear there. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunset there as well. There's some camera rotation for you. Yeah, looking like some good stuff there. Now, just a quick reminder that although temperatures will be warm this weekend, in fact, they're going to be downright hot in eastern Washington, the water is still cold. Puget Sound is 52 degrees, Lake Washington in the upper 50s, along with Lake Sammamish. And remember, the rivers are still melting, and that water is very cold. Just a quick reminder, it is Safe Boating Week, and our friends at the state of Washington reminding you that a life jacket can be your best friend. Make sure that the kids have them on, but you know what? Throw one on as well. It could save your life as we go out into this weekend. I know a lot of people getting ready to head out on the boats. Here's what we've got going on as far as your first alert forecast goes. The theme is 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And what I mean by that is we will be warming into the holiday weekend. Friday temperatures hit the average, which we've been struggling with all week, and then warm and wonderful Saturday and Sunday. Monday looks like a system's going to clip us here. We will see some temperatures that'll drop back down again and some showers possible, but despite that, it looks like overall it's still going to be fantastic, especially compared to what we sometimes experience in the Pacific Northwest in May. So here's how it plays out. 67, 68 is the average for this time of year. Look at what happens on Saturday and Sunday. We get ourselves into the mid 70s there. Dial it back a little bit on Monday, and then a ridge of high pressure reestablishes itself. Look at next Wednesday. It's entirely possible that it could look and feel like summer out there. NOAA, or the National Oceanographic the National Oceanographic Atmospheric Administration? Sure, let's go with that. Just put out the hurricane forecast for the year, and it looks like it could be an active season out there. The lack of wind shear could create several named storms. Things fairly quiet for the time being. As we take a look across the country, things are fairly quiet across the south and east, where we've been seeing just non-stop severe weather, especially down near St. Louis, where things are fairly quiet. We've got a low pressure system pretty much centered over Boston that's keeping things active, one over Toronto as well. That's pulling some showers into New York and into Washington, D.C. Another system that's not particularly well organized is making its way out of eastern Washington across the Panhandle in Idaho and into Montana, where it will bring some showers and some high mountain snow. In the meantime, close to home, whole lot of nothing going on. We're seeing those showers that are clearing out of the mountains, along with some high mountain snow that we saw up into the passes. So as far as the next 3 days go, it's going to be idyllic in Seattle. Again, talking upper 60s and even some mid 70s. Portland's going to be warm, hitting 80 on Saturday. Spokane looks like it could hit 86 on Sunday. Boise's going to be warm as well. Heading down towards the south, of course it's going to be hot. Now, along the coast in San Diego, upper 60s, lower 70s. Sacramento, which is of course inland in central California, is going to hit some mid 80s on Saturday. Denver, not bad. It's going to be hot on Friday, but then they'll dial it back on Saturday. And Phoenix, of course, is hot this time of year no matter what. Down towards the south, yeah, some low to mid 90s, and it's hard to see, but Austin's going to be pushing 100 degrees there, especially on Saturday. Throw in some humidity. Yeah, that's going to be barbecue weather for sure. Little Rock looks like it'll be fairly pleasant. Atlanta's going to be nice too. Tampa's already hot and humid, and then up towards St. Louis, again, things have calmed down wonderfully after the tornadoes that we saw earlier this week. That'll help with the recovery process there. And then Des Moines, Iowa, somewhere in between. We'll see some 60s and 70s there. Chicago is going to be chilly in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And as we saw a moment ago, Boston and New York both have some systems rolling through, but it looks like a nice recovery heading into the Big Apple on Sunday when temperatures hit 70. Close to home, here's what's happening. We got that ridge of high pressure that builds in. There'll be some cloud cover, but other than that, it looks like it's going to be fantastic Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this next system moves in, and yes, there's not much we can do about it, but it looks like the high pressure will shear it a little bit. So we will see some showers and some slightly cooler temperatures, but then the high pressure reestablishes itself. So by Tuesday, we're back into the warm business again. So look, the entire West Coast looks like it's just going to be lit up there with some clear skies and some warm temperatures. If you are planning on heading up to the passes, just bring the rain gear, especially if you are planning on staying there through Memorial Day. Nice on Saturday, not bad on Sunday, but then cool and showery on Monday. Eastern Washington, it's going to be hot. Saturday in the mid 80s, Sunday pushing 90, and then on Monday we'll pull it back into the upper 70s again. Could see some morning clouds and some afternoon sun, but again, could be gorgeous out there. And again, practice safe boating. Along the coast, pretty decent on Saturday with some mid 60s. We'll dial it back with more cloud cover on Sunday, and then we'll see some morning showers on Memorial Day itself that'll pull it back into the low 60s there. And then as far as Seattle goes, there's no need to go anywhere. Saturday and Sunday are just going to be marvelous. Again, we'll see some clouds, and even Monday, even though we'll see a few showers, it will be partly sunny and temperatures in the low 70s, not bad at all. So again, no need to travel if you don't want to. Overnight temperatures tonight will be a bit on the chilly side, especially in Olympia. We'll see upper 30s there, 43 in Port Angeles and in Hoquiam, 50s tonight in Wenatchee. And then here is how the final day of the work week plays out. We'll see some upper 60s and lower 70s up towards Skagit and Whatcom County. We'll see 66 in Enumclaw, 67 in Bremerton, and 66 in Snoqualmie. Mount Rainier at Paradise will be close to 50 degrees there. There'll be some cloud cover, but still a little bit of snowpack waiting for you there if you want to head up there. 70 in Longview, 44 at Mount St. Helens, and then along the coast we'll see some mid-50s pretty much from north to south. 67 in Shelton, 57 in Port Townsend, and in Port Angeles tomorrow. 7-day forecast shows something to be excited about as we go into the Memorial Day weekend. Again, many times it's cold and showery here, so take full advantage of that. We hope you stay warm, we hope you stay dry, we hope you stay safe. Don't forget to put on some sunscreen and stay hydrated. Stay safe out on the boats and have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. From the King 5 Newsroom, I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett. We'll see you again soon.